If you in there, nigga, I'm ghost.
What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you want to see the full live stream that this video is from, click the link in the description down below. But before we get into this, make sure you thumbs up and subscribe, and let's get it. Let's be honest, if this was a different actor, would you know who this is? Kingpin? Come on, bruh. Come on, man. Yeah, I'm gonna throw you right there. Just like, look at that, Spider-Man. I knew Daredevil through Spider-Man, but, and then, you know, also Daredevil usually, you know, interacts with Spider-Man in different mediums. Spider-Man and Daredevil. Don't know who you are. I'll throw you right here, strictly just because you had that little iconic moment. But if you didn't really have that scene, like, come on, man, Star-Lord. If you didn't really have that scene, no one would really know who that character is. Korg. I'm gonna throw you right here. You were good in Ragnarok. You were good in Endgame. But then they kept spamming you. Were you even in Infinity War? Hell nah. But then they kept spamming you in Ragnarok, and it started getting tiring. Kraglin, not really the biggest fan. He's cool. He's decent. Like I said, I'm just throwing these on there. The you know me list. Just know that the middle of the list, where is that? This right here is the middle. Anything below is a little less than average, and anything above is a little better than average. I don't know who that is. These are the, like, bro, no one remembers the villains from Eternals, bro. Don't know who that is. Also, if I do, when I have, golly, when I have X-Men films down here, I haven't finished. I only watched the first 3 films, and I know about some scenes and plot lines in later films, but yeah. And I have to actually recognize if I know them from X-Men or not. So some of these characters might be X-Men characters, but I just don't know. I say that because you look like a fake beast right here. Laufey. Come on, bruh. If you didn't, like, bruh. Laura. I'll give you this just because Hawkeye show, but if the Hawkeye show was never a thing, would you even know who that is? Layla, she was actually pretty cool, man. She got potential too. I think I like her better than Echo, but I think Echo has more potential than her. Bro. You're bothering me. I'll throw you. Actually, he was actually pretty alright, man. I'll throw you right there. Like, he was better than U.S. Agent. I don't remember his name. Don't know who you are. Liz. You served your purpose. You were one of the lesser love interests for Spider-Man. Lizard. In No Way Home. You know me. In Amazing Spider-Man, Piece of Time. So we'll throw you right there. You know what I'm saying? We throw some, so we got some Spider-Man villains right here too. I think Eddie Brock is the only, this Eddie Brock is the only one that's less than average. Loki, come on, man. I did a video Loki's carrying the MCU. Especially with his series. Hey, that's when he, you know what I'm saying? Loki was always up there. Thanos and Killmonger came along, and then you gotta really pare some layers back with Killmonger, bring him down just a little bit. And then also I was just strictly talking about MCU at the time. Then Thanos come around, he hits you with the 1-2 when he comes with Infinity War. Didn't really hit the mark with Endgame. So you know you could debate which one. Cause Loki, you invested more time than Thanos. And the reason that I say Killmonger's up there is you invested the least amount of time, but he still has some impact. And then Norman Osborn was like, "Hey guys, I started it all." Pulled up with No Way Home, and then Loki's like, "Okay, I gotta come through with this series." Luis cool, man. Luis cool. Oh shit, I'm in the wrong. Okay. Yeah. I thought you. Y'all kind of, you know what I'm saying? I thought you right there, man. Luke Cage. He didn't always hit the mark, but you know, you're an interesting man. Your show didn't always hit the mark, so that's the only reason why I'm putting Iron Man before you. When Iron Man was in a project, usually it was good. Besides his second 2 films. So I guess, I mean, like, if we're talking, you got 2 seasons and Defenders. So, I mean, y'all kind of bad in the same. But he got Avenger films, bruh. And he has a bigger ramifications on the MCU. Don't know who you are. Madame Gal. Madame Gal, hey. She the GOAT, man. For what she do. She right there, man. Oh, I forgot. Damn. I like Doctor Strange better, but they fumbled with Multiverse of Madness. Makari, she was actually, you know what I'm saying, pretty straight. I gotta see more from her in the future. Malcolm. Okay. I know who Malcolm is. A lot of people might not know. Malekith. That's from the Dark World. I know who you are, but a lot of people might not know. I think Mantis is my favorite Guardians besides Groot, maybe. Hold on. I'll throw you next year. I didn't really like you as much in the 3rd film, but I liked you in Infinity War. And I don't know if you're at Endgame, can't remember. And I liked you in Guardians 2. I thought you were right there. Oh, I remember who my favorite Guardian is. Okay, we gonna get there when we get there. Maria Hill. You know what I'm saying? She served a purpose. Maria Rambeau. Let's be honest. I know who she is, but I don't know who that is. Mary Walker. You're bothering me. I don't remember though, so I'm gonna throw you right there. Maya, don't know who you are. M'Baku, man, he cool. I'll probably put you in front of Luke Cage. Melina. You were the most forgettable character in Black Widow. Besides the villain. Melina Day sounds familiar, but I can't remember. Michelle Jones. I like Zendaya, but I you're the least memorable love interest besides, I mean, if we count Liz. I'll put you at the very bottom of you did serve some value, so I'll put you at the bottom of Piece of Time. Micro, that's my guy, man. That's my guy. That's a interesting guy. Put you in front of Luke Cage. Milo, don't know who you are. Daemon Targaryen, don't know who you are. I know that this is the same actress who played Cersei. It's funny that I said Daemon Targaryen. But Cersei in the MCU, not Game of Thrones. Misty, I like Misty Knight. And not just because Simone, you know, she looked good, but I wouldn't rank you very high in this list, though. Liked you better. I'll say right around here. She did have the little arm, and then Curtis didn't have that much effect in the Punisher like she did with Luke Cage. MJ, you're just the worst. I'm sorry. Now let me put you in order. I'll go right there. Mobius. Hey man, that's my guy. Let me separate the May Parkers. I'll throw you right there. Nah, I can't do that. I cannot do that. I'll throw you right there. Monica, I actually liked you somewhat. Hold up, first and foremost. Alright, I'll probably put you right there. That's actually a good spot. But I gotta put the family back together. Moon Knight, I actually like Moon Knight. Besides Loki, you know what I'm saying? Fire themes. You're an interesting man. Bop. Bop. Yeah, that's good for me. That's good for me. Honestly, if this wasn't Jared Leto and this wasn't like a Sony little production, I wouldn't even know who Morbius is, bruh. Mordo. This is how they're treating you, so I'm going to put you right there. I know you're from Doctor Strange, but they're treating you like this. So this is where you're going, Baron Mordo. Morgan Stark, come on, let's be for real, bruh. Let's be for real. Just because you had your cute little moment. Okay, I'm putting you next to Moon Knight, bro. I don't know why you. Okay, I guess they're two different things. Yeah, I'll put you right there. I don't really like the Steven character. Mysterio. I'll put you. I'll put you next to, you know what I'm saying? I'll put you next to Gwen Stacy. I would like if Mysterio did things by himself, like if he didn't have his team. I would have liked that better than him having a whole team. And also, like I said with the Spider-Man films, I hate how everything is so much dependent on Tony Stark. Think about it. Besides the suit that he does at the end of the film, every single thing that had to do with the MCU Spider-Man was because of Tony Stark. All of his suits, first suit made by Tony Stark. Iron Spider made by Tony Stark. The stealth suit, I don't remember. I think that was made by Shield. So okay, we'll give you that one. And I mean, well, we can say you only needed that suit because of a Tony Stark villain. We'll get to that in a second. And then the Far From Home suit, made by Peter Parker using Stark tech. And then he finally gets his other suit later on. Well, I don't know about. I don't remember where that black suit came from. I only remember that suit because I just ranked Spider-Man suits in the Marvel Spider-Man 2. And yeah, I didn't never cared for that suit. But villains, Vulture, because of Tony Stark and damage control. Mysterio, because of Tony Stark and his little augmented reality projector thing. And then No Way Home happened because of that villain, Mysterio, which stemmed from Stark. And then we already know Peter's living in Tony Stark's shadow. And I think I saw Peter coming up too. Okay, I guess that's a lie. Oh yeah, yes. Here they come. Nakia. Man, she was looking thick last film, bruh. But you know, see, pretty straight, man. A little above average. Nebula. This is my favorite Guardians of the Galaxy character. She's the one. She's the one with the most depth, and doesn't do things that's like for instance, Gamora did things in the third film, like that version of her, that even if we're saying, oh, good or bad or whatever it may be, that were just detrimental or didn't make sense. So I'm gonna put you right there to, nah, I gotta put you right there. Madame Gal, like, hopefully they bring her back. I don't know how old the actress is, but you never really had a fumble. And if we're just talking off Guardians of the Galaxy 2, you for sure would be very low. You'd probably be my least favorite of the Guardians. But then they kept building and building on your character within the Guardians film and Avengers films. Ned, not the biggest fan. You know, he's there, I guess. Nick Fury doesn't really do much. They kind of fumbled him in Secret Invasion, which I have not watched. Odin, I wanted to see more from him. I'm gonna throw you before Carly. Okoye, I'm gonna put you. I'm gonna put you. Right there. Hogarth, like, I was actually interested in like some of the things that happened, even though there's moments where she pissed me off. But like Okoye, you're just cool. There's never points where I'm like, if you were a different actress besides the actress who played Michonne, I'll be like, okay, you're just a character. I would probably not even know your character's name if I'm being honest. Don't know who you are. Peggy Carter. Okay, you're really there for, you know, Steve. I haven't watched your show. You're pretty good from what I remember. I'll put you before MJ though. And I'll put you before, you know what I'm saying? We got the love interest together. Love interests that like are not prominent in the main stories, but you know, they have their importance for the main characters. Oh, I guess, hey, Pepper Potts, we'll put you up there too. Better. I'll put you right there. You kind of pissed me off at some moments. Alright, Spider-Man's. We got the goats. Man. Hey, it's still high up there. But, like, if we're just taking the bias out of it, you're being carried by, and it's literally as I was doing this ranking video that I'm like, okay, this is how I can say if I like the other Spider-Man better. Alright, you already know what time it is, man. I already know what time it is. Boom. I'm sorry, like, Maybe if we get a Spider-Man 4, you can like get your final like. All of them had like, okay, this is my heyday. Now this is my heyday. This is my heyday. Well, I guess y'all both did come back for okay. I can't put you above Loki though. I'm sorry. Loki has the emotional moments. He has the dramatic. He has the comedic moments. There's a lot of camp in the original Tobey Maguire films. Even though I grew up on those. And then this one we'll put this one. We'll put you right there. I might just go like this for right now. See, I like Captain America just a little bit more. Like, I'm not going to be just biased. Like, of course, there's a little bit of nostalgia there, but I just like Captain America a little bit more. All right, I know who you're from. I know you're from Eternals, but who really knows? Coulson, you got your own show. I'm not taking it into account. I haven't seen it. Proxima Midnight, they kind of folded you. The only reason that you're kind of memorable to me in the film is because I'm like, IRL, would I smash? Yes. Punisher. John Berthal, that's my guy, man. I'm going to throw you right there, bruh. Hopefully they don't fumble it, because I liked you as Shane and I liked you as the Punisher, bro. To the average viewer, are they going to remember you? No. Don't know who you are. Are the average viewer going to remember you? No. We just knew you for that second because of what happened. She's kind of there. Not really the biggest fan. Don't really hate her. Don't dislike her. Rollins, you're a pretty decent villain, man. You're an interesting guy. You're an interesting guy. I'll throw you right there. Luke, I've been letting a lot of people pass you just because I like y'all almost the same, but your show just was not as good. Razor Fist, cool concept, but does anyone... I was going to put you on Don't Even Know Who You Are. Red Guardian. I'll put you in Pizza Time, man. You look like you had a lot of pizza time. Let's see where I'll put you. I'll put you right there, man. We'll see if we see more from you in the future. Red Skull. If he didn't legitimately have a red skull, would anyone know who this is? See, this is what we have to do. If it wasn't this actor, or if they didn't have this thing where it didn't just stand out, would you even know who this character is? Renslayer, you're bothering me. I'm just have to go through these. Rhino, you're just the worst. I did not like what they did with Rhino. Riot, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really care for Riot. You're bothering me. Ghost Rider, I'm gonna be honest. This one, you can be mad for this one. You can be mad for this one. I've never seen a Ghost Rider film a day in my life. Morbius, just because I don't want to put y'all, like, qualify y'all on the same tier, I have to put you in You're Just the Worst. I didn't see your film, but from what I've seen, I know it's dog shit, bro. I was a little interested, and I'm like, it don't really seem like it seems like it's gonna have a good concept and it's gonna fumble a little bit. And then I seen some clips and I was like, is this legitimately in a movie? This is fucking dog shit. I lied. Rocket's one of my favorites too. I like Nebula a little bit more. I'll put Rocket. I'll put them next to each other. They'll protect each other, man. Ronan the Accuser. Come on, bro. If you weren't blue, no one would know who you are. Don't know you. I actually liked Falcon. Maybe if it wasn't Anthony Mackie, and you know, he's very charismatic, would he even be this high? Don't know. I'll put him right behind Mobius. Sandman, that's my guy, man. That's my guy. I'll put him right next to, you know, Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. Don't know who you are. Looks like Coulson, bruh. Ant-Man. I like Ant-Man, but, you know, you're not even ruined in Quantumania. That's the thing. The villain is ruined in Quantumania. I liked your first film. Your second one was alright in my opinion. Your third one was literally lacking in villains, but it had multiple villains. Kang was actually set up pretty nice. It's just the resolution was just dog shit. I thought it was going to be, y'all needed to have an Infinity War moment where, hey, we just lost. Even if, let's say, damn, let's say, oh, we stopped his armies. We won. But Kang escaped. Then that shit. Because the thing is, we're going to get to Kang in a second. But point is, you weren't really ruined. It's just your movies weren't always it. You had a good first film. You had an alright second film. And you were someone who just suffered from bad villains, bro. There you go. Let's separate these two. Boom. Cersei. I don't even remember your power. I'll put you in You Know Me. I don't even remember your power, dude. Shades. Hey, that's my guy, man. He got to go higher than Maria, that's for sure. He's an interesting man. He's an interesting man. I'll put he wasn't as good as Rollins. He had maybe a couple better moments than Rollins, but overall, like there's moments where he kind of went down, but overall he was kind of just, you know, cool. I'll put him right there. I can't, you know, He Who Remains season 2 came back and was like on a different level. Shang-Chi. Hey, man. Hey, man. You right there, man. The first time we really got martial arts really going crazy. Sharon Carter, not really biggest fan, but, you know, it's interesting to see where you're going to go. I'll put you two spies next to each other, man. They ruined you, Nick Fury, so you're going right here. Sorry. Shocker. Let's be honest, bro. If this wasn't a Spider-Man villain, would you even know who that is? If this actor didn't look like Dave Chappelle, would you even know who that is? Shriek. Come on, bruh. Bruh. It was interesting having that be like what was allowing Carnage to lose. Shuri, I liked you in the first. I liked you all the way until Wakanda Forever. Wakanda Forever, you would have been probably in one of these two tiers, but Wakanda Forever gonna have to put you down right there. Claire has never failed me. Kate, she hasn't had enough time to really fail me like that. Civ, come on, bro. If she wasn't a baddie, would you even know who that was? So, same thing with you, my boy. Well, no. Whoa, no. Pause. I just talked about terrible villains, bro. You're the worst. You're probably... yeah, I'll throw you right there. You're only below... Mary Jane, you're only above him because of nostalgia, but y'all both are just terrible. Come on, bruh. You're interesting concept, not being able to age past that age and being able to... don't you duplicate? I don't remember. See, that's the thing. You're out of here. If this wasn't Sylvester Stallone, would you know who that is? No. Peter Quill. You're all right, man. We'll put you right there. You fumbled with Infinity War. You had a couple fumbles here and there, but you know, you weren't the worst character. You just had a couple bad moments. Come on, bruh. Surtur, for what he did, man. I'm gonna be, and it's Clancy Brown too. Okay, just interesting, and then this one it really starts getting great. So we got good / interesting. We got some, like, you know, above average interesting and above average good or whatever. And this is, you know, the interesting. Okay. Surtur and Mysterio's when it's really start, you know, getting some improvements. Sylvie. Sorry. Hey, and it's fitting that Thor says it too. Go see my Loki characters tier list. Like, I already talked about it multiple times, but I'm not about to get back into it. If you weren't an alien, would we know who you are? Taserface. You at least had some scenes acknowledging the weirdness of your name. Taskmaster, you're bothering me. Not the worst, but you're bothering me. And then I'll put you right here. At least you had some cool looking fight scenes, but then they just ruined the character. Thanos, come on, man. Thanos, I gotta throw you right there. Infinity War Thanos. Yeah, you can argue anywhere around here. But Endgame Thanos is probably somewhere down here, but it's not like a bad character. It's just not as good as what we got in Infinity War. The Watcher, not really the biggest fan. Is what it is. Athena. If you weren't Angelina Jolie, would we really know you that much? You're probably one of the better ones from Eternals, you and Icarus. I don't even remember Cersei's power. And then Makari were the best ones from Eternals. But, like, overall, do we know you? Okay, come on, man. This used to be the GOAT, but he kind of got ruined in Endgame and Love and Thunder. So therefore, I'm gonna have to throw you right there strictly for that point. I mean, he's literally, you know what I'm saying? He's literally a god, so. Thunderbolt Ross. For the casual viewer, they'll think he looks familiar. You're the worst. Iron Man, you're the worst. The little short, okay, you're bothering me. And then I'll put you in You Know Me because of Shang-Chi. Don't know who you are. Trish Walker, you're the worst. I'll put you right there. These three at least had some sort of value to the story, and you were just Spider-Man's girlfriend. But I just remember hating you, bro. Ultron, you're a disappointment. If I had, you're a disappointment, but I don't really hate you like other people do. It's just you had the potential to be one of the greatest villains, and then you kind of fell flat. I'll put you right there. This is probably... Nah, that's a lie. I was going to say, this is when it starts to get where there's not any really bad moments, but like, for instance, Spider-Man has some bad moments, but like, he also has good moments that balances it out. What I mean bad moments for these are just where it's like, you're typically good and you have a bad moment that brings you down, instead of good moments, alright moments, and bad moments, and then it evens out right here, wherever it's at. Claw, pretty cool, man. I'll put you in Piece of Time, man. I'll put you above Davos. Ben Parker, man, that's the GOAT, man. Put some respect on his name. Since the MCU doesn't want to give you a Uncle Ben, I'll give you one, bro. Ben Parker. This one I wasn't really that much too crazy on, but I'll put him in Piece of Time. I'll let you meet another MJ. And I'll let you meet an MJ since you didn't get one in your universe. John Walker, you're the worst. Yeah, you're the... I didn't even like you as a villain, bro. Even if we're just talking about villains, I didn't really like you as a villain. Valkyrie. I actually like you. You're probably the... Even like them fumbling a lot of characters in Love and Thunder, I didn't really dislike you in Love and Thunder. Like, there was never a moment where I disliked you. I wouldn't put you above Ebony Maw, not above Gwen Stacy. I'll put you right there. Venom, hey man. If I'm just taking out knowing Spider-Man, I'd wish that we had interaction with Spider-Man before him getting the symbiote, but I guess I'm just never gonna get my opportunity. This is the best live action Venom that we're probably gonna get in my younger years. So where would I put you? I'll put you... I'll put you right there, man. They want to say you're in the same universe anyway. Vision, I liked Vision, and then they fumbled you. So therefore, they fumbled you in Infinity War. I'll put you right there. You're one of my favorites. I was like, bro, honestly, if you have the Hulk, Scarlet Witch, Doctor Strange, Thor, Vision, you don't really need any other heroes when Thanos pulls up. And then next thing you know, the Avengers broke up in Civil War. I was like, okay, maybe you need a little bit more. But then Thor is off-world, and Hawk is off-world. Okay, that brought you... Okay. Don't know who you are, Vulture. I'm gonna put you right here. Now, see, this is how it goes. This is Vulture, just all the way. Like, this is good. This is Vulture throughout the whole time. Maybe little ups and downs, but basically a straight line. This is Thor. Hold up. Okay, that's that way. Okay, this is Thor right here. So Thor's like, boom. He's obviously better than he, so he just nosedives. Scarlet Witch, I actually like her. Don't care what anyone says. Would I put you above Venom or Killmonger or MCU Spider-Man or Madame Gal? I'll put you right there. This is actually a pretty good place, man. People hate on you anyway. War Machine, I don't really care for you, dude. You're just there. Oh shit. Ward Meacham, where's the rest of your family? I remember ended up liking you in the end. Where's your family at, man? There they are. Boom. Hope Van Dyne. I don't remember ever disliking her. At all. I'll put you... I'll put you... I'll put you right there. Now, I think Maya could eventually overlap you. Same thing with Layla. But we're just gonna have to see. Time will tell. I liked him, but I didn't like him as much as people, you know, hyped him up to be. I'll put him, you're an interesting man. I'll put you in front of Steven Grant. Whiplash, come on, bruh. People gonna really know you. I don't know who that is. I guess that, what's her name? Emma Frost? Well, it says Whitney, so I don't know. I don't know if that character is, I don't know if that's an X-Men character. Winter Soldier, Civil War, he's in my top tier. Endgame, not too much, or Infinity War and Endgame, not too much. Falcon and the Winter Soldier, he went up a little bit. So I'll go... right here. I didn't think that would happen. Listen. Basically, when he grew out his hair, I wasn't rocking with it. Like, around that time period. I mean, granted, he was just in the background, really. He was just really a guy with a gun. Then when we got the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, like, he was, you know, I like him in Falcon's, you know, dynamic. Like, I really like the scene where he was like, and if he was wrong about you, then he was wrong about me, when he was talking about the shield. And I felt that line, because it's like, he was basically, Sam was like, he felt like Captain America made a mistake of making him the next Cap. And Bucky's just like, well, if he made a mistake and you're not a good choice for it, then that means that, like, he didn't even see, like, I could have been the better choice. Because, like, that was the thing. Everyone knew at Endgame it's going to be no more Cap, no more Iron Man. Or if there was Iron Man, he'd be in the background, he'll build tech, but he'll retire. He'll build, like, new equipment for the Avengers. Like, he might show up every other Avengers film, but it's going to be other heroes. And Captain America, he would have probably been the one to sacrifice. That's who everyone was thinking would have put on the gauntlet. And so we knew another person eventually would take up the mantle of Captain America. So it was like, was it going to be Bucky or was it going to be Sam? Let's be honest. If this wasn't this actor, would you know who this is? Wong. Man, Wong is cool, man. Put him right there. He's not really that complex to like for me to put him above. Yelena, I like her better than Black Widow. Like, we didn't really get any depth with Black Widow until like Infinity War. I mean, well, you did have some moments with Age of Ultron with her and Bruce, but like no one was really rocking with that. Where is... Oh, she's in Piece of Time, okay. I'll put her... I'll put her right here. I like her dynamics with Kate. Yellow Jacket, come on, bruh. Oh yeah, okay. I forgot that I had to put in MODOK myself. Yeah, this is Shawty from Shang-Chi, but do y'all remember? And I don't even know who that is. Villain from Captain Marvel, let's be honest, bro. Yondu, that's my guy. You're an interesting man, probably. I'll put you right there. Zemo, he wasn't to what he could have been. But, you know, he's still cool, man. He made one of the biggest impact on the Avengers. Besides, like, Thanos and Loki. Even more than, I'd argue even more than Ultron. I mean, so therefore I gotta put you higher than Ultron then. I'll put you right there. I like Moon Knight better than you. I like Ultron better than you, but you had more of an impact. Apparently people don't like America Chavez. I don't really dislike her. She's not really the greatest character, but I like her like the same amount that I like Okoye. But the only reason that she's higher is because this is the actress who played Masone. Black Bolt. Come on, bro. We only know that scene, dude. If we're talking strictly MC... Okay, so this is MCU. And then if we brought characters over, then we can also talk about them. I'll put you right here just out of respect for your X-Men films. If this wasn't Charlize Theron, would y'all even remember this character? Defender Strange. Come on, bruh. Evil Strange. Come on, bruh. I'm counting all those. I'm counting every single Doctor Strange into the first and into the other one. Unless they put Supreme Strange. That one I'll put differently. Core. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You had potential, my boy. You had potential. Kamala Khan. I actually like her. Man. Now, and I actually like the actress, man. She's actually someone who's a fan of it. She's someone who appreciates the opportunity and is enjoying the process instead of shitting on it. The only reason I put Black Widow higher than you is because she has, like, I can get more enjoyment from her fighting. But, like, you know, I enjoyed your character. Your character was nice. Let's be honest, bro. Oh, okay. I didn't think we were gonna get this version. I'm gonna put this next to your original version because I was thinking about them together. So I guess this version is a little better. Nah. You're bothering me, and then I'll put this one in. You know me. Mordo. Oh, okay. I guess we're getting a different version. I'll put you in. I'll put you in. You know me. You think you know me. Peggy Carter. Okay, well, I actually liked you in Multiverse of Madness. I'll put you next to, you know, in respect to your show, and you're probably the one of the better ones from that group in that universe. I'll put you there. Same thing with you, my boy. Kang. Alright, so these are the ones that I had to put in myself. First and foremost, we're gonna put She-Hulk right there. I haven't seen your show. Didn't look really interesting to me. The only thing that looked interesting was like, oh hey, they're bringing Daredevil. Didn't watch that show. Alright, cool. So, Kang. Now, I'm going to put you at the very top if you're bothering me. Because of the ending. You were like, it was literally set up like, oh, damn. This guy's a threat. But the fact that, like, no, if we say, like I just said, oh, we have this character, we don't really need to worry about Thanos. Like, let's say the Avengers are together. If we say bring a team of 10 Avengers together, and you can include the Defenders and you can include Guardians, to defend Earth against an invasion, no one's clicking Ant-Man. No one's picking him. The fact that you went toe to toe with Ant-Man, okay, yeah, you had to double team with Hope, but still, y'all should have never made it out that situation. And then you got surrounded by ants. Okay, bro. And then they didn't even use their tech. Like, they've been learning for this long. But they didn't use no types of tech. Like, if they shot some projectiles at you and then maybe put up some shield, and then the shield, like, at first it was holding up, but then they used a different mode and then it pierced through, and it was like, what the? You weren't expecting that? Okay, we'll take your word for it, whatever. But what makes it worse is we're getting Kang Dynasty. Let's say there's no issues with Jonathan Major, no legal issues. We're getting Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars, and it's supposed to, you know, mainly be about Kang. This is the one that the Council of Kangs were scared of. This is the one that they banished. So that will insinuate that he's the most powerful one. So it would insinuate that him, He Who Remains, and like the 4 that we see in the Council of Kang scenes are like the main 6 that we need to worry about. Whether it be strength, or intellect, or tech. Whatever it may be, those are the 6 that you need to worry about. But the fact that the whole Council of Kangs... Alright, let's say, okay, He Who Remains, going against Loki and Sylvie, literal gods, is an issue, and is going against, like, TVA is using Infinity Stones as paperweights. He Who Remains basically built all of that, okay? So, he's scared of his variants. So his variants, that's the Council of Kangs. And the Council of Kangs had to banish Kang the Conqueror. So that will insinuate that he's basically the most powerful one. So how are we going to get the Kang Dynasty and whatever other projects he's going to be a part of, and actually feel some type of like, oh man, our heroes might not get out of this one? Alright, next, Obi. You know what I'm saying? Cool little addition. Put him. I'll put him next to Yondu, man. Yondu at least had like some more emotional. Bro, I'm gonna put you in front of Kang. Cause granted, I'm not really well versed on Adam Warlock, but like, I know that he's a formidable opponent. Also, they hyped him up in the second film, and then now he's just kind of sent to the background. Oh, also, just check out the end of my Guardians of the Galaxy reaction, or check out the whole thing if you want to. I talked about how I looked at King the Conqueror and MODOK the same as the High Evolutionary and Adam Warlock. So I'm gonna get to that in a second, a little bit of what I mean by that. I liked Riri. I liked Riri. She was decent. I'll throw you at the very bottom of Piece of Time. Alright, I just wanted to get her out of the way. She was one of the least important ones out of this list. Didn't really care for Victor Timely. Just only reason that there was some sort of interest was because he was a variant of He Who Remains / King. MODOK, you are just the worst. I'm gonna just throw you right in front of Morbius. Bro, they changed who MODOK was to fit the first. And me, that's not really that big of a deal to me. Number one, you look like George Lopez in Shark Boy and Lava Girl, GOAT movie. And then when I was comparing High Evolutionary to Kang and MODOK to Adam Warlock, basically they were the main villains. Basically MODOK and Adam Warlock was the character that the Guardians and Ant-Man had more of an attachment to, and then worse are well, you could argue for Rocket, the High Evolutionary, but that they had some sort of history besides Rocket. And then we're supposed to be scared of Adam Warlock and MODOK, but they get bitched by our main villain, and then our main villain loses anyway. So now you just, not only did you make this character, like, not only did it's not believable of the heroes winning, it is believable in Guardians, but in the case of Ant-Man, you make the character look like a bitch. The second villain. Now, out of respect for other people, I personally was not the biggest fan of this villain. Matter of fact, let's go like this, because I was not the biggest fan of Namor either. I wasn't the biggest fan of these villains. With High Evolutionary, it's just basically, imagine a guy who kicks animals. Like, obviously you're gonna make the audience hate you, but like, why are you like this? Now it's a step higher because obviously, like, okay, he wants to make things perfect, whatever, but still, it's like, how do you it's like watching a Scorsese film. It's, of course there's some more morally gray moments in there, but we're typically following bad people. Okay, although they're robbing to help their family, this, that, and the third, how do we let the audience know that, hey, this is a bad guy? Oh, they hit their wife. So it kind of just felt like, okay, hey, here's the thing, they're automatically going to hate this character now. And then with Namor, you had a potential, and I get everything that you're saying, but the thing that, okay, if you don't, like, he should have been a villain for the world, and then Wakanda got in the way and said, hey, you want to get to them, you got to get through us. Instead of, hey, if you don't fight with us, we will destroy Wakanda. That is the dumbest thing I ever heard a villain say. That's one of the things that took me out of the movie, besides the killing Black Panther off camera. But yeah, let me kind of We kind of, you know, smooth this over a little bit. I'll go like that. Boom. That's cool for me. Boom. Boom. That's good for me. That's good for me. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. So, probably these top three tiers are probably the only ones that's like basically ranked how I want it to be. Yeah, basically ranked how I want it to be. Now, Spider-Man's my favorite. Oh, I got a Punisher on. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even think about that. But Spider-Man's one of my favorite heroes. Like growing up, it was Harry Potter, Spider-Man, and it was specifically Spider-Man PS1. Couple animated shows I don't remember the name of. I just remember seeing them on from time to time. And Tobey Maguire films. Loki. And the only reason why I wouldn't go like this is because number one, this is mainly MCU. Number two, if we look at the Raimi films, you know, kind of campy. But yeah, so it's not until we get to Piece of Time. Piece of Time's kind of an order. You can move things here and there. Like, for instance, Maya. We could probably argue putting you down less, but it's where you are, as well as you haven't really had a big fumble yet. Maybe things around you weren't really where they needed to be, but you also have the potential to be great. This tier, so basically when we get like between Betty and the Ancient One is the middle tier. That's the middle tier. And then these are not in any particular order. Like, okay, I think Carly was better than the Meachums. Like, overall, at some point Meachums were better, and at some point they were worse, and so it balances out. Nakia, I think, is better than, you know, Betty. But, like, you know, it's kind of basically all like averaging out. This one's basically in order. And in this one, none of this is in order. Don't worry about I don't even know who you are. But this is our list we got, man. Cool, cool, cool.